misty morning at Sunnybrook Farm, Zoe the fox was out for her usual morning walk. The dew sparkled on the grass, and the air was crisp and cool. As Zoe trotted along the edge of the pond, she noticed something unusual in the mud, strange footprints that she had never seen before. What could this be? Zoe wondered, her curiosity piqued. The footprints were large and had a distinct pattern. Zoe decided to gather her friends to help solve the mystery. She ran to the big oak tree where Leo the rabbit, Mia the owl, Oscar the beaver, and Hugo the hedgehog were enjoying their breakfast. "Hey everyone," Zoe called out. "I found some mysterious footprints by the pond. Let's investigate and find out which animal made them." The friends were excited about the mystery. They quickly finished their breakfast and followed Zoe to the pond. Zoe pointed to the footprints in the mud. "Wow, those are big!" Leo exclaimed, his nose twitching with excitement. "I've never seen footprints like these before." "Me neither," Mia agreed, fluttering her wings. "We should look for clues to figure out which animal left these prints." Oscar nodded thoughtfully. "Let's examine the footprints closely. Maybe we can figure out what kind of animal made them by looking at the size and shape." The friends gathered around the footprints, studying them carefully. Hugo pulled out a magnifying glass he always carried with him and examined the prints more closely. "These prints are really big," Hugo said, "and they have a unique pattern. Look at those marks. It almost looks like webbing." "Webbing?" Zoe repeated. "That's interesting. Which animals have webbed feet?" "Ducks have webbed feet," Mia said. "But these prints are much bigger than a duck's." "Maybe it's a really big duck," Leo suggested, but he didn't sound convinced. The friends decided to follow the footprints to see where they led. They walked along the edge of the pond, keeping their eyes on the ground. The footprints led them through the meadow and into the forest. As they walked deeper into the forest, they noticed more clues. Broken branches, disturbed leaves, and even a few feathers scattered on the ground. "Look at these feathers," Oscar said, picking one up. "They're different from the ones I usually see around the farm." Mia examined the feather closely. "This feather is from a large bird," she said. "But it's not from an owl like me. It must be from another type of bird." The friends continued following the footprints until they reached a clearing in the forest. In the middle of the clearing was a large nest made of sticks and leaves. "Look at that nest!" Zoe exclaimed. "It's huge!" "And look over there," Hugo said, pointing to a tree. "More feathers and some bits of fish. Whatever animal made these footprints must live nearby." Just then, they heard a rustling sound coming from the trees. The friends turned and saw a large bird emerge from the foliage. It had a long neck, powerful legs, and webbed feet. "It's a heron!" Mia exclaimed. "That explains the large webbed footprints and the feathers." The heron looked at the friends curiously, tilting its head. "Hello there," it said in a gentle voice. "I'm new to this part of the forest. My name is Harriet." "Hi, Harriet," Zoe said, stepping forward. "We found your footprints by the pond and followed them here. We were curious about who made them." Harriet smiled. "I see. I'm sorry if I startled you. I've just been exploring my new home. The pond is a wonderful place to find fish, and the forest is perfect for building my nest." The friends were relieved to have solved the mystery. "Welcome to Sunnybrook Farm, Harriet," Leo said. "We're happy to have you here." "Thank you," Harriet said. "It's nice to meet such friendly neighbors. I hope we can all be friends." "Of course," Oscar said. "If you need any help or have any questions about the farm, just let us know." Harriet nodded gratefully. "I will. Thank you, everyone." The friends chatted with Harriet for a while, learning more about her and sharing stories about the farm. Harriet told them about her long journeys and the different places she had visited. The friends were fascinated by her tales. As the sun began to set, the friends said goodbye to Harriet and made their way back to the farm. They were happy to have made a new friend and to have solved the mystery of the strange footprints. "That was a fun adventure," Zoe said as they walked home. "It sure was," Hugo agreed. "And we made a new friend, too." The friends returned to the farm, feeling proud of their teamwork and excited about the new adventures that awaited them. They knew that with friends like Harriet, Sunnybrook Farm would always be full of surprises and new discoveries.